शाहजी की बातें।
Welcome to Shahjee Ki Batein, a commentary on the issues shaping our world. This is the second episode of Global Affairs Commentary, written and analyzed by Shah Siddiqui. Today is the 11th of March, 2026. Tonight, the world stands at a dangerous crossroads. A growing confrontation involving Iran, Israel, and the United States is shaking the foundations of the Middle East. What began as a regional military escalation now carries a potential to expand into a much wider geopolitical conflict. Missile exchanges, military operations, and increasingly hostile political rhetoric have pushed the region into a state of high tension. Israel has continued its operations against Iranian military assets, while Iran has demonstrated a capacity to retaliate through missile and drone strikes. At the same time, the United States has strengthened its military posture in the region, signaling firm support for Israel while attempting to prevent the conflict from spreading into a broader regional war. Beyond the battlefield, the diplomatic arena has also become increasingly active. In recent days, the United Nations adopted a resolution critical of Iran, reportedly supported by several Middle Eastern countries. The move has intensified diplomatic pressure on Tehran and added a new political dimension to an already volatile crisis. What has drawn significant attention within Pakistan is Islamabad's decision to support this resolution. Many major political parties and prominent political leaders in Pakistan have expressed opposition to this stance. Critics argue that Pakistan should have avoided taking sides in a conflict within the Middle East and should instead have maintained a neutral position. According to these voices, Pakistan could have chosen to abstain rather than vote in favor of a resolution perceived by many as targeting Iran during a period of military confrontation. Supporters of the government's decision, however, argue that Pakistan's position reflects diplomatic calculations and international commitments. Regardless of which interpretation one accepts, the debate highlights the difficult choices countries face in a rapidly changing geopolitical environment. While the Middle East remains on edge, South Asia is also experiencing rising tensions. Pakistan's border with Afghanistan has witnessed increasing clashes and security incidents in recent weeks. Cross-border violence, militant activity, and military responses have raised concerns about stability along the frontier. Relations between Islamabad and the Afghan authorities remain fragile and uncertain, reflecting long-standing challenges that continue to shape regional security. At the same time, the historic rivalry between Pakistan and India continues to cast a shadow over South Asia. Although open warfare has not resumed, mistrust between the two nuclear-armed neighbors remains deeply entrenched. Drone incidents, border accusations, and political tensions remind us that South Asia remains one of the most sensitive geopolitical regions in the world. When we step back and examine the broader picture, a troubling pattern emerges. The Middle East is moving toward wider confrontation. South Asia remains strategically fragile, and global power competition is increasingly influencing regional conflicts. These developments are not isolated events. They are interconnected pieces of a rapidly evolving global order. In such a volatile environment, diplomacy, restraint, and responsible leadership are more important than ever. History repeatedly shows that when conflicts escalate between nations, it is rarely political leaders who suffer the most. It is ordinary people, civilians, families, and communities who ultimately pay the highest price. This is Shahjee Ki Batein, where we do not simply follow the headlines. We try to understand what they truly mean. Thank you for listening.